Prisoners of Reddit. What was the most disturbing thing that happened in prison? I did a 5-year bid for drug trafficking back in the 90s. During my time, there was this one dude, Frank, who was in for armed robbery. Frank was a big, burly biker type covered in tattoos. Despite his intimidating appearance, he mostly kept to himself and tried to stay out of trouble. One day in the yard, this young loudmouth starts picking on Frank, calling him names, trying to start a fight. Frank just ignores him. But this kid won't let up and keeps escalating. Finally, he says something about Frank's daughter, and that's when Frank snaps. In one swift motion, Frank grabs this kid by the neck and slams him into the concrete. He then pulls out a shank and jams it right into the kid's eye, all the way to the hilt. The kid is screaming bloody murder, but Frank keeps stabbing over and over in a blind rage, turning the kid's face into hamburger meat. By the time the COs manage to pull Frank off, the kid is barely recognizable as human, just this mangled sack of flesh in a puddle of blood. Frank gets dragged away in cuffs, but he has this eerie calm about him, like he's not even there. I found out later that Frank's daughter had been brutally raped and murdered a year prior. I guess the kid's comment brought back some bad memories and he just frickin' lost it. They shipped Frank off to the psych ward and we never saw him again. That moment always stuck with me though, that even the quietest guys can snap and do unimaginably brutal things if pushed to the brink. Prison has a way of bringing out people's darkest demons.